Hi everyone! We know it's 7 o'clock because here in Duluth, Minnesota, the old Central High School bell tower is chiming 7 times. And I think we're ready to start. Thanks for coming. Hi to all of you.
Hi everyone. I'm just going to get rid of this banner while we play. Okay, I guess we'll start. Awkward as always to start a virtual concert, but we haven't had one for a long time.
Since June,
now.
I think we did our virtual album release in June.
Yeah, so we thought it was time to visit again. Here we are. Let us pause in life's pleasures and count its many tears. Haven't we all known sorrow before? There's a song that will linger forever in our ears. Oh, hard times come again no more. There's a song, the sigh of the weary. Hard times come again no more. Many days you have lingered around my cabin door. Oh, hard times come again no more. Tis a sigh that is wafted across the troubled wave. Tis a wail that is heard upon the shore. Tis the dirge that is murmured around the lovely grave. Oh, hard times come again no more. There's the song, sigh of the weary. Hard
That is Stephen Foster. We learned that tune maybe back, well, I mean, we both knew the tune, but we made an arrangement and started playing it together, I think in March,
Yeah, right
just
after
about
this.
at the start of the pandemic, and unfortunately, we're still sort of in a moment of hard times, I think.
True. Hope you all are staying safe and healthy. Likely some of you aren't, because that's the way it's looking these days. Likely some of you have some loved ones who are either sick or have been sick. Okay. I don't know. Shall we go right into this next song? We're very well prepared. Thank you.
This is a Scottish song.
Scottish song, yes. It's nice seeing everyone. We're like not able to respond directly when people are writing in the comments, but we see what you're saying. So please say hello. Tell us where you're listening from.
Someone from the UK. Hi.
Hi, yeah. That's exciting. Yes, let's do this one. Well, the summertime is coming, and the trees are sweetly blooming, and the wild mountain thyme grows around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? Will you go, lassie? 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 I will build my love a bower by a young crystal fountain, and round it I will pile all the flowers of the mountain. Will you go, lassie, go? Will you go, lassie, go? Will you go, lassie? 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 Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll go together and pull a mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? Oh, nice. Some more messages. You read those while I get my violin, or your violin.
Hey, Jeff in New York. Hope all is well there. Sharon, hi. Sharon, we really hope to come out and see you someday. Brenda and Polly, miss you guys. Hi, Ranger Ron. You're the only one on YouTube. That's cool.
That might not be true. Some people watch the YouTube and they don't sign in and say anything. Sorry. Sarah has to do excessive tuning. She has this 5-string instrument, and it also has another 5 strings, sympathetic strings underneath. So she's just constantly.
They're not super I'm still getting used to this
dumb.
instrument. I just got it this spring and haven't played it a ton, and but it's lovely and resonant. It comes from Norway. And none of our songs come from Norway, but the next one comes from Riddle.
I think the UK. I think a lot of the songs come from the UK. We've been thinking about how we need to rewrite our bio, actually. We've been talking about... We've often said that we play new arrangements of American folk songs, and I think it's really important to clarify that they're like European American folk songs for the most part.
And because we're, English speakers, we're choosing a lot from the British Isles. Although I've done a lot of work in Finnish songs, but
isn't it embarrassing to try and sing Finnish knowing you have friends listening in Finnish?
For me?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you're very good at it. I didn't mean to put you down. My brother thinks I should learn a Norwegian song, and that sounds cute, but it might be out of my league.
Hi, Bridge. We can
hi.
almost see you.
Will you guys let us know about if the microphone is okay? We did a lot of testing, so hopefully it's up high enough and it's not also blasting your speakers out. So let us know if you have tips or requests.
More about the instrument.
More about the instrument. Polly wants to know more about your instrument.
Well, it's something that the maker calls Hardanger de Morre, and that comes from sort of a mashup between the Hardanger fiddle or hardingfele. It's the Norwegian national instrument, which has, can you see the sympathetic strings running underneath here? They sound like they don't ever get played by the bow. And then the d'amore comes from the sort of old Italian Renaissance instruments, viola d'amore. So, it's got 5 strings. It's like a violin and viola combo, and then all of these sympathetic or resonant strings.
So if you don't know anything about musical instruments, when a note is played, this is hard to explain to a non-musician, but when a note is played the same as one of the strings.
It's hard for me to figure out how to put this in front of the...
How am I supposed to... Can you explain this? Help me explain this.
It's physics, so it has to do with resonance and frequency. And I don't think it's hard for non-musicians. Anyone can hear it. You can hear how the instrument resonates a little more because of all these strings that are underneath.
Right, but it's specifically so if I'm singing in here and I sing a specific note in our music studio, and there's a violin behind me that has that same string, a string that's tuned to that same note, it will start ringing all by itself. It'll hear me and it'll be like, I'm singing too. That's what Sarah's sympathetic strings do. You never play them, but they just hang out and sing along.
Doesn't have to be the same pitch. It can be other mathematic ratios.
Yes.
But anyway.
Okay, but I was just trying to make it real simple. But anyway, it is cool. I wish I had one for my voice. It feels like it just has this natural, it's almost like putting reverb on the microphone.
Thank you, Ken Batts. I think my Finnish singing is pretty decent too, but
it is. It's amazing. I just think that you have a lot of friends who are actually living in Finland and who it's their first language, and maybe there's some hesitancy.
we'll have to ask them.
Privately, there might be some hesitancy that she's not telling you about. Okay, let's play this song. We're playing some songs that we've played for you before if you've heard us, but we have a couple new ones, so hang on tight. I gave my love a cherry that has no stone. I gave my cherry when it's blooming. It has no stone. A chicken when it's pippin'. It has no bone. The story of I love you, it has no end. And the baby when it's sleeping has no crying.
I bet you can hear our squeaky floor.
I really don't think they can.
You don't? You can't? I hope you can't. It's incredibly squeaky. It's also very sloped. And we're in our house
Kind of leaning
now.
this way a little.
We've been doing a lot of housework.
Yeah, since we saw you last, we've been doing so much housework. We just sucked out all of the insulation from the attic.
It was disgusting.
And some
There were
skeletons.
skeletons of animals, 120 years worth of junk, some really cool old bottles, probably from, the house was built in 1901, probably almost as old. So we're doing a lot of non-musical
I fell through
things.
the ceiling.
Yeah, Rachel put her foot through the ceiling. That was exciting. We just have some insulation stuff down in there until she repairs it.
Yeah. Happens to the best of us, right? It was only 1 foot. Everything's fine. Oh, you're reading all the messages.
Yes.
Okay. Wonderful messages. Thank you. Yes, we've been super busy doing a lot of house projects. Our house is, like Sarah said, 100 years old. It's sloping this way a little bit. So it's we have lots of projects to get done. And since it's in everyone's best interest to stay home more often, it's a good time to get them done.
Yeah.
Shall we do another one from the UK?
Sure. That'll do.
I mean, close. It's pretty close. Yeah, that is funny. A lot of our songs, a lot of the songs come from the UK, but that is true of American folk music, that we had a lot of immigrants from the UK, and those songs kind of survived. Sometimes they survived here in the United States when they did not in the UK, so that's interesting.
Yep.
Maxwell Brazer Bonnie, when early falls the dew, and 'twas there that Annie Laurie gave me her promise true, gave me her promise true, and ne'er forgot will be, and for Bonnie Annie I would lay me down and die. Her brow is like a snowdrift
What's wrong, Rachel?
Nothing.
Oh, Paula and Sarah, thank you for. You can. We love to have. We love to share music with anybody. If you feel like throwing some money at us, I guess that's pretty much what it is, to say it bluntly. Paula just put Rachel's PayPal and Venmo in the chat.
I promise I'll share it.
And yes, thank you. And that was a good time to say that we have this Patreon account that all of last year, 2019, we were doing a new song a month, I think, leading up to an album. And we have many patrons on there, and we really appreciate you. And we've frozen the account for the moment because we actually haven't been doing a lot of sound and echo things. So this concert is just sort of our thank you to you, and maybe we'll start back up in the spring or late winter. We've both been doing a lot of personal music and have a lot on our
projects.
And house projects, and have a lot on our plate, and so we don't want you to just sit around waiting for us to make something for you every month, because we're a little bit behind. So, but we really appreciate you supporting us.
For sure, yes. So if you're a patron already, thank you so much. And this is a concert of gratitude for you. And if not, if you feel like making a one-time donation, right there, Paula put it in the chat. Otherwise, it's, I believe, in the description if you're looking at YouTube or the Facebook event. So,
and you can always become our patron. It's just that you probably won't be doing much for a few months.
yeah.
Like you won't be charged or anything, but in the future we do hope to start it back up again.
All right, we're gonna do a new-ish song. We did this last winter for Patreon, but we haven't played it anywhere else. To be honest, there are so many lyrics. Let's hope I can remember them all. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, is it December 7th, December 6th? Something coming up is the Feast of St. Stephen, which reminds me of the song Good King Wenceslas. So here we go. We're going to do a little rendition of that. Wish me luck. Call out the lyrics if you know them. Good King Wenceslas went down on the feast of Stephen, when the snow lay round about, deep and crisp and even. Brightly shone the moon that night, though the frost was cruel. When the poor man came in sight, gathering winter fuel. Hither, page, and stand by me, if thou know it telling. Yonder peasant, who is he? Where and what his dwelling? Sorry, there's a goodly Kens underneath the mountain, right against the forest fence, by St. Agnes' fountain. Bring me meat and bring me wine, bring me pine logs hither. Thou and I will see and dine when we bring them thither. Page and monarch, forth they went together, through the rude wind's wild lament and the winter weather. Sigh, the night is darker now, and the wind blows colder. Fills my heart, I know not how. I can go no longer. Mark my footsteps, my good sage. Tread them in thou boldly. Now I'll find the winter's rage. Freeze thy bloodless cold. In his master's steps he trod, where the snow lay dinted. Heat was in the very sod which the men had printed. Therefore, good-hearted men, be sure, wealth and rank possessing, ye who now will bless the poor, shall yourselves find I really love that song. It is, I nearly got every lyric.
I wasn't really paying attention.
Well,
The
that's
lyrics.
how it goes.
Rachel really likes Christmas.
Yeah, she has this weird idea that if you like Christmas, you're a child.
I don't know, but we do have
You
Two
just lost a
very-
lot of fans right
very large spruce trees in the front of this house, and I was wondering what it would cost to get someone to come in with one of those very high tree cutter baskets and wrap lights around the whole thing. They're pretty enormous.
That would be insane. I think, yeah, I just feel like it's if you happen to feel like celebrating a holiday, whether or not you follow a certain religion or not, goodness knows I don't spend a lot of time in church, but it's a good excuse to be generous and to light candles and do warm, cozy things. So there we are. It is a good reminder. I feel like it's a good, 'tis the season, whatever kind of season it is for you and your family. But there's something about it getting colder that I think makes people hopefully more generous. And Sarah and I have been thinking a little bit about what how to be more like collectively generous. I think we often find ourselves in the place of giving charity to others, like a one-time gift that can feel good to us and hopefully good to the other person. But like how do we organize ourselves to have a more generous system that functions better in the first place, so that there aren't people who need saving, such as the one in the story. Like, what would have been like if the monarch was like, hey, I know, maybe you don't want me to have all these crowns and jewels and shit. And then by doing that, we could, you could have more of an equal wage, and you could feed your family, etc. So we could think about that in our society. I think that might be helpful.
Billionaires, trillionaires! But about being generous, and this is sort of for I've opened it to all of Minnesota, but it started with the Twin Ports area, Duluth and Superior. I wanted to start correspondence between volunteers and senior citizens, especially senior citizens who are homebound, and just anyone who's homebound this winter. So I started this little project. It's not a project, it's just a service called Winter Calls. And I have a bunch of people signed up to be volunteers to either write or call a senior citizen this winter, sort of weekly or bi-weekly. What I'm really looking for are senior citizens. So if you know anyone in your family or your community or your neighborhood especially. I think this started because we have an elderly neighbor here. She's 84 and doesn't have any spouse or children, and doesn't drive anymore, and I just took her to the grocery store today, and so I've just been thinking about her. It's it's going to be a hard winter for us all. So if you're interested in either volunteering your time for that, or especially if you know seniors, and they could be in facilities too, if you know assisted living facilities that I can reach out to, we've put the website on there. It's just basically Google sign-up sheets, and they all come to me. I'm the only one who's doing it, so please.
Yeah, write that down quick before
Welcome.
I get rid of it.
And really, it can be anywhere in Minnesota. There's no, with phone calls and letters, it doesn't have to be specific to the Twin Ports, but that's where it started. And now we're going to continue with one of our earliest songs that Rachel and I played together, I think. And it's the namesake for our group. It's called How Can I Keep From Singing?
My life flows on in the song above earth's lamentation. I hear the real oh, far off hymn that hails the new creation. Through all the tumult and the strife, I hear that music ringing. It sounds an echo in my soul. How can I keep from singing? When tyrants tremble sick with fear at bells of freedom ringing, when friends rejoice both far and near, how can I keep from singing? No stone can shake my inmost core, while to that rock I'm clinging. Since love is Lord of heaven and earth, how can I keep from singing? How can I keep from singing? How can I keep from singing? What though the tempest round me roars, I hear the truth it liveth. And though the darkness around me close, songs in the night it giveth. No storm can shake my inmost calm, while to that rock I'm clinging. Since love is Lord of heaven and earth, how can I keep from singing? 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 We haven't been singing as often as usual, and last night when we were practicing this, I was like weeping.
How can I keep from singing?
How is it that I could keep?
Thank you all. Thank you,
Oh, these are nice
Liz.
messages, yes.
Hi, Stacy. Thanks, Ida. Ranger Ron, glad to hear that. Oh, Sarah, thank you for being our advocate. Penny, I agree. It's good to hear Rachel playing the violin again.
Wouldn't it be better if I regularly practiced?
Well, I could say the same thing.
I think that one goes like that.
Do you want me to check?
Sure, yes.
See, yeah.
We do, I feel like I maybe posted this on my personal Facebook page as well. The Rachel Kilgour one, and maybe it doesn't say that we're Sound and Echo. So just to clarify, this is cross-posted to Rachel Kilgour, but this is my, you can't see her right now, but that's Sarah. Sarah is both my partner and my music duet partner. I don't know. Anyway, we're playing music together under the name Sound and Echo. If you are looking for gifts for the holidays, we do have one really cute little handmade CD that we hand stamped, and it's available at Bandcamp if you want to find it. Oh, Ivy's here. Would you guys like to meet Ivy? Yes, you would. Ivy is Sarah's parents' dog. She is a wire fox terrier, and she's very photogenic. Would you like to say hello?
Hi, Ives, come here. Ivy, come here.
She doesn't want to say hello. I'm just kidding.
Ives,
She's pretty startled. Say hello, Ivy. Do you want to do something special?
She normally makes kind of a lot of noises, but
Yes.
anyway,
she
I just heard a click, click, clicking outside the door, so we'll put her on the sofa.
Oh, are you coming back over here? All right, onwards to the next song. You have to wait until the very last song for the new arrangements that we have.
Hi, T. Hi, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, we might need to let Ivy back out.
Oh, she's a handful. Black is the color of my true love's hair.
Of my true love's hair.
Her skin is like sun. Her rose is fair. The sweetest smile, the strongest hand. I love the ground whereon she stands. Black is the color of my true love's hair. Her skin is like some roses fair. The sweetest smile, the strongest hands. I love the ground whereon she stands. ground, but on she goes. I wish the day is soon would come when she and I could be as one, could be as
Do you guys recognize that song? Well, a lot of knocking of instruments. That's actually a Scottish, I did it too, a Scottish folk song, but I think it's most famously covered by the incredible Nina Simone. If you haven't heard Nina's version, go Google it. Black is the Color, Nina Simone. Will blow your mind. But wait until after our show.
Yeah, don't go look right now. Need some water.
The Ghost and Mrs.
I really love just like everyone has to
Merle.
look at your face while reading the comments.
Yeah. Hi. Beautiful music making.
So cute.
Hi, Alex. We love you too. Oh, and Chester. Hi, Chester. I don't know the Ghost and Mrs. Moore. I don't know that TV show, but the Ivy's the kind of dog, wire fox terrier that was Tintin's dog, the comic Tintin.
Oh, cute. She's cute. She's kind of weird looking. I like it.
She's kind of weird.
She's kind of weird looking, but I like it.
She's
That's what
pretty
I
cute.
said. Also hi to Robert
I know you keep saying I still don't know how to pronounce that, David.
Muir.
Oh, okay.
down in the valley so low. Hang your head over, hear the wind blow, hear the wind blow, dear. Hear the wind blow. Hang your head over. Hear the wind blow. Roses love sunshine, violets love dew, angels in heaven know I love you, know I love you, dear, know I love you, angels
sure there's another verse, but it looks like it's the end.
Muir. Is that right? It's the same last name as the conservationist guy who did the whole redwood thing that is beautiful redwoods, John Muir. There's some things I just never want to say because my
what
mouth
if you
doesn't
do it
want to
wrong?
pronounce them.
I see that.
Like goodness without a D.
What? That doesn't make... Oh, right, that one was saying...
We were watching a TV show where the woman kept saying goodness without a D, and
Oh
for
my
the life of me,
goodness.
I just can't say it. I
a
just can't
regional
say
thing.
goodness without a
But
D.
she's from the same region, so I don't
Try
know.
it. Hi, Saima. Miss you in Vermont. Miss all of you in Vermont. Yeah, we missed the East Coast. We were out in Boston for some years, kind of on and off, and our time there got cut a bit short by the pandemic, like so many things did, but...
We should, while I'm thinking of it, say thank you. We had Teresa and Dan. We should do a shout out for this awesome microphone. They helped us get this microphone at the start of the pandemic, and it has been a lifesaver for all of our virtual shows. Oof. Okay, we're just gonna do 2 more songs for you. I don't know what does Stairway have to do with? Do you know what's going on? There's a comment.
Stairway to Heaven?
Oh, maybe that's... Yeah, no, we're not going to do that, if that's what you're saying. Okay.
John Muir? The Parks guy is not the TV show. Yeah, I didn't think so. Just sharing a name.
2 different
you
things,
know?
yes. All right, 2 more songs once Sarah's tuned up here.
I also use gut strings on this instrument. They don't look gut because they're wound, but gut strings are not particularly stable, not like synthetic strings or steel strings. No, that's not what Johnny meant. Johnny didn't mean Stairway to Heaven.
Good.
Oh, geez, what is this? Okay.
Wait, before you do it, I had one more thought that I need to tell people since they're listening and have their attention. I haven't done a good job of promoting it very well recently, but I'm hoping to do individual, solo, private virtual concerts. So if you have a group of friends or a book club or a church group or whatever it is, and you would really love to get together virtually and have something to do other than drink, you could hire me and I would sing a little songs, and then we would have some conversation and some more songs. It's very fun. So if you're interested, please find my website and
Do I get
check
to
that
plug
out.
my own stuff too?
No, you can't. It's just the Rachel show. Just kidding. What do you have to say?
This.
You ready to go? I don't remember if this is the right key. I hope so.
Hush-a-bye, don't you cry. Go to sleep, you little baby. When you wake, you shall have all the pretty little horses, black and bay, dappled and gray, coach and 6 little horses. Hush-a-bye, don't you cry. Go to sleepy little baby. Way down yonder in the meadow, there's a poor little lamb. The birds and the butterflies pecking at his eyes. Poor little thing cries, Mama. Hush-a-bye, don't you cry. Go to sleepy little baby. When you wake, you shall have all the pretty little horses. Oh, 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 oh. all the pretty little horses. When you wake, you shall have all the pretty little
I should say one more time, we're thinking so much about our place in the history of this country. I think a lot of us are thinking about the history of this country, maybe rethinking it a little bit, and knowing that our ancestors happen to have come from Europe and made their homes here, and there are lots of good songs that come from there, but also American folk is very broad, so get yourself some music that isn't European American and do some listening, because there's a lot of really incredible indigenous musicians and African American musicians and Latinx musicians that are worth checking out. We are not any of those things, so we're playing you some white people music, and it's real pretty, and we hope you enjoy it.
But that last song is interesting and has an interesting history. I mean, it's also important to say that so many different types of music have mixed together in the United States as well, and the origin of that last song, All the Pretty Little Horses, is sort of unknown, basically. There are indications in some found lyrics that it could have been a slave song. There are indications that it came from the UK. It's a mix of many things, and I mean that kind of is what is going on in the United States, and acknowledging all those different parts is super important right now.
Mm-hmm. Well, folks, we have come to the end. Oh, thanks.
Sarah, thanks for advertising Rachel.
Appreciate it. Sarah Thompson and Paula Peterson also play beautiful music, so if you feel like checking out their shows, please plug your own shows as well as ours. Thank you. We're going to finish with one more song. This is an old Shaker hymn. The Shakers were kind of weird. I don't know if you know this or remember this from learning in school, but the Shakers were celibate people, so as far as I know, they no longer exist, which is real cute. But they did leave us with this really lovely song. Maybe there are a few, I shouldn't say that. There might be a few people carrying on that tradition. But anyways, this was, they really love dancing, and this is a good old classic American song. So we are going to sing it because it is the gift, it is a gift to play music together and to be together, even though it's on the internet during these weird times. We all have something to be grateful for, don't we? Did you want to say farewell before we played or after?
Sure, we can say farewell now. Yeah, I think it's, thank you all for coming. We need this as much as everybody else, just finding connection on the internet, and we're so appreciative that you showed up to spend your evening with us. And we really hope that we're all going to not just survive this winter, but find some way to thrive. I think we might have to dig deep. And again, please, if you're interested in connecting with a senior citizen, it's wintercalls.com, or you can just write any of us or write Sound and Echo, and just take care of those around you and take care of yourselves first. And we just wish you well and be in touch.
Mm-hmm. I did just post, Robert had asked about where to find oh, yes, thanks Sarah for that as well. Robert had asked about where to get the music. I put our Bandcamp page up there again. All right, let's do this. Thank you all for being here. Sing along from your homes. We can't hear you, so it's okay if there's a delay.
'Tis a gift to be simple, 'tis a gift to be free, 'tis a gift to come down where we ought to be. And when we find ourselves in a place just right, it will be in the valley of love and delight. we come round right.
All right, we're done.
All the
We're
best,
gonna read
everyone.
all of your comments after we say end broadcast because it's really awkward to just sit here and read in front of you. But thank you so much for being here, everyone. We hope you stay safe and have a wonderful evening, a wonderful winter. We'll see you soon.
Bye. Thank you.
I can't end it.